Hey, what's up? Everybody? I'm just getting the computer set up here so I can see questions and things of that nature. So just give me a second. I think, figured out how to get the description so that when somebody know about where my Shapeways store is or whatever, they can just head on down to that. I hope. Okay. Now, everything's going well. Live. Here we go. Wait a minute. There it is. YouTube is convoluted sometimes. So, I don't know. Oh, I'm doing okay, guys. How are y'all doing? Oh, I know I haven't been around much this week because it's just to kind of hang out, so I wanted to hang out, say hi, and see what's going on there. Yeah, I thought you might like that, Tony. Video on that should be up maybe tomorrow, I think. So, anyway, so I found my, here's a little advertisement. I mean, not that they sponsor me or anything. They should, though. Calvin's 1836 root beer. This is out of Herman, Missouri. Man, that stuff is awesome. My favorite root beer ever, by far. So, I got about an hour. Then I have some real life stuff to take care of, fortunately, but that's just the way it goes anymore. What I'm gonna do, I think, mainly here, is I'm trying to get my life organized. Well, if you follow me much at all, you know that I'm not good at that. So, anyway, today I do not have containers that will hold all of my different sprue cutters. That's unfortunate. But now they will hold that. Yes, they will. That. Compromises, and just do what you got to do to make it work. Birds make it, if that makes any sense. I mean, I've been there and done that many times. So I bought a whole bunch. More of these organizers because we're gonna try to take the shows this year if the shows happen. Cancellations are coming hot and heavy now, unfortunately. I mean, it's to be expected. Things are not good, and that's. So anyway, but the goal is to bring a lot of parts to shows because I've had a lot of requests for that. A lot of you guys have said you'd like to go to the shows and buy. So, working on that. Also pop the tires off one of those new Prestige 450 or not 450, 580 Case IHs. Might get a picture of that up later today. We'll see. Yeah, I hear you, Bo. That's kind of what we got going on here. Just trying to get as crazy as build season was before National. It's going to be nuts now because I've got to fill. I had three other dealers place huge wholesale parts orders this week. So that's something. 3D printers just humming back there. Going to town. One of my 3D printers is down, and I know how to fix it. The internet has been of limited help, and I don't know. Anyway, I'm bringing a lot of my junker stuff. So, hopefully people that want those can grab some of those at the shows, things of that nature. And another main reason I'm organizing is I have misplaced about 24 of these rear ends. So they're here somewhere, but where is anybody? Tear apart today. Let's see what we can figure out. Oh, Andrew, I assume the Prestige. The Prestige Steigers are awesome. They're very good value for the money, in my opinion. I mean, don't expect authentic level detail there because it's definitely not. But I think for the price, you're getting a very nice tractor. Very good, very good there, Farms. You'll see a video coming up shortly on that. It is going to, so it's not going to be on the Dogtown farm, but it's going to be on Dogtown Ada fun. So let's see. All right. Okay, let's grab here is figuring out what to take and how much to take. Obviously, I don't want to empty my bins because then I'm going to have to dig through stuff all the time. But what's up, Jason? I love Bluffview Dairy. That is, I love your Instagram channel. That's really fun. I always enjoy seeing your posts there. Yeah, Cam, we've had some serious issues. This week has been rough. I mean, that's just to put it nicely. Times to get it right. Like, I don't think making hydraulic hoses is all that difficult, but apparently it is at some dealerships. Not gonna name names, just frustrated. All right, maybe I'm not gonna tear those apart. So there's that. We had that issue this week, and then let's see, we had a sandblast hose bust this week as well. And that, again, should be an easy fix. Nothing is easy right now for some reason, so it wasn't. And then it's just been little thing after little thing. Like I said, I've got a 3D down right now. Literally the worst time possible. Like I said, I got some huge orders this week. Those printers need to be humming full bore, and they're just not. So, it's just the way it goes. That's luck. It's all right though. We'll get through it. Cam, I have not been on TikTok for like 2 days. I uploaded yesterday, but I have not actually looked at anybody's TikTok, just because I've been fixing stuff around here. But I will catch up this evening, I'm sure, because Saturday night is kind of around this house, and I will probably sit back and watch some movie or something, and so that's going to be sweet. Circuits with us? I think so. A few of those. All right, trying to catch up a little bit. Just got a K20. Oh, cool. Glad you like those. So pre-orders on all the trucks are shipping. That's the best thing I can tell you. We had a bit of a snafu with some of ours, and so we're going to be getting more in hopefully like Monday or Tuesday, pretty close anyway. So we'll be shipping the rest of the pre-orders then, we hope. It was just kind of a weird situation to, just, I don't know, one of those fluky things that happened. Like I said, that's just kind of been the theme here lately, is just weird stuff has not gone right. So with that said, hoping those out, because I almost feel like those are just, cut them off these Steigers to make the cabs correct, and I almost just feel like those ought to go in the trash. I don't know. Oh, yeah, Cam, I did respond to that. Yeah, I was on that day. You're right. I did. Yeah, you bet. Oh, what's up, Evan? How you doing? What's up, Corning? Oh, it's a weird day. It's a weird. We had thunderstorms earlier this morning, and then it's kind of dried off, and to get maybe some severe storms later. So the power was off earlier. Like I said, it's just been an odd day. You know, that might be all the destruction I can do right here without rifling through drawers, so it's time to rifle through some drawers. Oh, probably need to load up a few of these cranes for the show circuit. I don't know how many people are going to want to put these together. They're, I'm not going to say a pain in the butt to put together, but they're a little tricky anyway. Once you do it once or twice, they're super easy, but that's fun though. That's for sure. I don't even know if I have these up on the website yet. Put one of those in. Maybe I ought to. Maybe what I pre-assemble, and then people can paint or do whatever. Might be the trick there. Oh, awfully low on openers for anhydrous bars. Not enough to order some of those. Does anybody know what he's eating? What I'm eating? I'm not eating anything right now. I'm drinking a root beer. Ever thought about building a potato harvester or beet digger? Funny you mentioned that. Yes, is the answer on both of those. I actually have a potato harvester done. It's not here. It's on the other side of the room. Well, it's not done. Mostly done. So, yes, is the answer. Oh, everybody needs some old school air compressor. The old with somebody who's actually kind of outside the farm toy hobby. They are more in the model train hobby. And we are working on bringing a whole bunch of new parts to the farm toy world for the display stuff. Tony kind of knows what I'm talking about. I'm unbelievably excited about doing this. It's just going to be awesome what we come up with. I don't know. Those little welders are kind of junky. I don't know. Let's see if I can throw a few in. Got to put some of Kyle's Pumpkins animation. Pumpkins, man, I always pronounce that wrong. Anyway, Kyle's welders. Those go on everything I build anymore. So we're gonna put some of those. I got a question for you guys while you're here. Would you rather so you go to a parts guy, buy painted up already display items, or would you rather paint them yourself? So where I'm at is I would rather paint them myself because I just like doing that sort of thing. I guess I'm a freak like that. But I'm kind of curious. Oh, we definitely need some of these Demco tanks. If all goes well later today, we'll have some more tanks. A different style. The side quest style. Super excited about that. I need to make myself a note here real quick. Here's my pen. That'll work. Already painted. Okay, gotcha. Painted. Paint myself. Pre-painted seems to sell better. Okay, that's a great tip. Symbol and painted. Okay. Yeah, okay, cool. Well, yeah, guess I need to paint up some stuff, huh? We're going to paint up a bunch of the toolboxes for sure. That's just a guarantee at this point. Oh. Dropped one where it wasn't supposed to be. Don't know where it went, though. Oh, there it is. Somebody asked if they could see. Apologize, you can't today. I'm sorry. I have a 1/16 scale project sitting over there that takes up most of it, and I can't show it to you yet because it's for a customer, and all right, bunch of mirrors here. So I got mirrors in. I know some people ordered some mirrors from me. The website, we were out, and like I said, I had a printer go down. Anyway, mirrors will be shipping out this week. If you ordered mirrors for me, they'll be shipping out Monday. And I apologize for being slow about it, but like I said, it's just seems like nothing's gone right lately. That's plenty. Okay, don't need those. What we got here? Toolboxes. I already got a bunch of those. Definitely need those. The implement in front of my storage. This is a potato planter. Hey, Connor, glad you stopped by anyway. I will try my best to be on Discord later today. Like I said, I'll try my best. It's going to be a busy day, but I think I can probably piddle around a little bit between stuff. Or I don't know if Bo's still here. Bo, I got you one of these on the way. We already shipped that out sometime this week. Oh, thanks, Scott. Appreciate that. Got to get some wheels on it. Maybe do some detail painting. Yeah, I'm not a potato guy, so I'm struggling a little bit with some of the details because there's not a ton of pictures of some of this equipment out there. So, but I'm trying my best to make them look good anyway. Okay. Well, I've got 1, 2, 3 more bins here that I can put stuff in. Let's see. And then I've got 3 more of these containers, so it's not like we're out by any stretch. I'm trying to get as much built as I can right now, but like I said, it looks like some of these shows aren't going to happen, unfortunately. Yeah, Jax, we got your stuff out, and I don't know, you'll get it sometime this week, I assume. The mail's atrocious right now. Let's see, what did we ship? We shipped something Friday, and it said it was like almost a 10-day delivery, which granted it was going kind of far away, but it was pretty, I don't know. The mail's atrocious right now. That's the only thing. I'm waiting on some stuff that it's unfortunately the way it is right now. Kyle, as of right this second, as of 12:15 on November 14th, Bloomington is still happening. I'll let you know. I mean, I'll make an announcement if that gets canceled as soon as I know. I mean, you know what's going on here in Illinois. Everything rough. It's going to come down to the hotel allow it or not to happen or not. So, but like I said, stay tuned. Yeah, that's crazy. Like I said, mail is awful right now. I've never seen anything like it. Usually UPS or USPS, you can count on getting stuff in about 3 days anywhere in the country. But now we've been waiting. Like I said, I've been waiting 2 weeks for something. It's crazy. They just go to like the distribution centers and they just sit, and that's what I've been like. I've got actually I sent something to Tony like 2 weeks before nationals, week before nationals, and at least a week now that we're in all around here. It's crazy. Okay, what else am I taking on the road with me? Yeah, I'll take those. The trick is to not take things you're going to build out. Anybody want some inline rippers that kind of got some goofy paint on them? I would probably on Instagram or something if you're interested. The paint got goofed up. I've got 2 of those 5 shankers. Pretty reasonably priced. If somebody was interested in those. All right, Cam, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it, man. Oh, Jax, it's awesome. That Dodge is sweet, man. I'm excited. I was really excited to open that thing up. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Old plastic standy rims. I've got hundreds of these laying around. I need to do something about that. Never going to use those. I mean, just at no point will those get used. Thanks, Wyatt. Sure. It's a lot to me that you guys come and hang out with me. It really does. All right. A new box. Old standy rims. Got a couple drawers full of those, so. What is the orange tractor in the background? Oh, this is a co-op. So this is a Steiger, basically. So this would be like a Steiger Bearcat, and Steiger made these tractors for co-op. So from CD Models is calling me. Apparently he is not on YouTube. Sorry about. This is kind of on my customization list. I think I'm gonna triple that thing up. I think it would look nice with triples. I want to do some farming too. It's raining here, so no farming for me today. Which is just unfortunate. Got a bunch of 3-point hitches. They're gonna go with me on the show circuit too. Don't need them. Don't want them. Oh yeah, here's some front-mounted fuel tanks. Those are cool. Those are CD models. Those you paint those up. Those look great. I love those. I use those a lot. So let's get those. So I've got to figure out how to display these so that people can see them and buy them from me when we get to shows. That's the next project. That's on the list for today. Kind of figure out a display board of sorts. What else we got here? Rock boxes. So funny story about these rock boxes. These are from CD bottles. So Dave Ruppel made these about 100 years ago. Well, not that old, but probably 20 years ago. And I put one of these on a tractor on Toy Talk, and somebody goes, "You're stealing so-and-so's 3D design." And I'm like, somebody did that rock box. You stole it from 3D design. I'm like, anyway. All right. Oh boy, we got. Well, that bin's full. Time to move on to another. Knew that was going to happen. Sudafed for your nasal drip. Stay up there, is it? The next show I'm going to, if it happens, is we will leave Friday morning early. As soon as we get there, even if we get there at 1 or 2. It takes us a couple hours to set up our room, so. Have a big model farm and customize semis and tractors. Awesome, Wyatt. That's awesome. Hey, Harrison. Let's see, where else? I'm not TTT, but certainly, Facebook I think is what has hurt TTT because everybody went over to the Facebook groups over there, and I've talked to people. I don't know that I agree with this assessment, but I've talked to people who think TTT is kind of, and so I think they were ready for somewhere else. Maybe, that's okay for me. Is their mobile on glitchy, and I can never post from mobile on TTT. Otherwise, I mean, I'd still post there regularly. I don't think there's anything, there's, obviously Chris and people like that are still posting over there, and it's great. They're, they're great. So, I don't know. That's my opinion on the whole. There's still some great people over there, and it's got potential. Yeah, whistling. If you order from Chucky's tires, if you order rims, you get a pair of rims. Yeah. Is your farm you work on? Is it? Yeah. So it's our. Obviously I'm not there full time. If you guys kind of hang around here, I've got some other. I kind of run another business, but yeah, it's a family farm. It's our family, and uh, so it's fun. I'm proud to be working on it. I love being over there. I'm there as much as I can be. Scott, you're on there now, so it can't be that good. Not good at customizing things. Any tips? Just practice. Just practice. I was terrible at it too. I'm still not good sometimes at it. Just the more you're gonna get. That's just all there is to it. Okay, these are gonna go back over here for now into that little container. All right. Because I'm going to build a 7800 deer. Oh, cool. Yeah. Well. Yeah, he would have some great tires for that 7800. That'd be fun. Yeah, I'll try to find you here after the stream. Yeah, TT Mobile. Oh yeah, for sure, Sam. I mean, you're 100% spot on. I mean, it's just not. And Facebook is I think the big reason for that. I think a lot of people have gone to the Facebook groups, Instagram, places like that. Um, so we just don't see the traffic on TTT that used to be there. It's unfortunate, but it's just the way it is, unfortunately. It's kind of been that way with all forums that I've ever been to. They've slacked off pretty significantly. Chucky's tires are not 3D printed, but Chuck rims are 3D printed. Just FYI. Chucky's tire are rubber. They're nice. I mean, I use them very often. Him and Adam Sunken. I mean, I'm putting their kids through college at this point with as many tires as I buy. They're both great guys, so yeah, both of those guys. They're my business for as long as I'm around. I think. Dave Hallman on eBay and Facebook. Dave is awesome. Yeah, Dave did that combine I just did a video on, as well as the Brent grain cart. Yeah, you might have to. But yeah, Dave, or just get a hold of him at Heartland Customs. He's got a website. Just get a hold of him, email him, or something like that. Dave's a super guy. He'll hook you up. Wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt to clean them. At least give them a good blow. They're pretty clean, usually coming in anyway. If you had if you had like a little parts cleaner, or even if you just took them to your sink and used a little Simple Green and water and then let them dry, you'd probably be, you guarantee a good adhesion of your paint that way. So as long as you get it rinsed well. All right, let's see if we can't get another bit here. It's a good thing when you get one full. Oh, it's a fantastic time to be in the hobby. Yeah, you're right. I remember when everybody. It's so cool. I mean, gosh, those C60s from Greenlight are just out of this world cool. The super. I mean, $20 for an awesome green truck. I mean, you can't beat that. I know SpecCast has or is it SpecCast, I think, or is it DCP? I don't remember. Somebody's got the C65 tandems coming out. Those are going to be sweet, but be a $65 truck probably. I don't know. I'm just guessing on that, but you could definitely a $20 green light customize it for what you're going to pay for one of those DCPs. And don't get me wrong, I'm getting a DCP. The stream's probably buffering a lot. Like I said, we've got some weather issues right now here, so I wouldn't be surprised at all. Yeah, Scott, there are a lot of young guys getting into the hobby. It's really exciting to see. I'm thrilled to death. I was walking around at National, and there's just all other way to put it. I was very excited to see it. There was a time in there where the thought was this. I mean, I even had that thought. But now we know it's not true. We see these young guys. There's a lot of young dealers. It's awesome. This hobby's best years are still to come. I mean, right now is absolutely the best time to be in the farm toy world. I'll never forget. A few weeks ago, so we had our own farm toy show, and I did a little video of it. So me and a buddy were set up here at this local festival. Guy who, he's kind of one of those know-it-all guys. He thinks, out at the bottom, which is just whatever. It's kind of funny. But anyway, it's not what it used to be. And I said, well, you're not in the hobby anymore, so you can't really say. And I said, my YouTube channel has 1.2s on it, and I think a lot. I think that says different. I think that means this hobby's doing great. So otherwise, it wouldn't be. I mean, how many views do you have over on TTT? I mean, this hobby is just on fire right now. 14, yeah. I mean, you young guys, I love seeing that. It's awesome. I mean, yeah, you guys are going to be awesome. I can't wait to see what you guys do in the future. Only catching 3 out of every 4 words. Yeah, that sucks. I don't know. It seems like YouTube has had some trouble this week too. So it's an awesome hobby. It's just filled with awesome people. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, it's so kind of funny story. I won't mention names, but so National comes and goes, and a fellow I know is on his way home from National. He's in there, and he's by relatively close to another guy in this hobby. Guy's alternator goes out on his truck, and other guy kind of gets a hold of him or whatever. The other guy goes and fixes his alternator goes and gets a new alternator and fix it. The guy's on the road again that day. I mean, I don't know if there's too many hobbies where that happens. It's just one of those things. It's like, holy cow. This hobby's awesome. 1/64 scale building's awesome. This hobby needs that for sure. I hope I'm not loading these up and then nobody buys any of this. I'm feeling good about it. I just came across some tractor fab parts. I'm super excited to see them getting back. I think that's another testament to how strong this hobby is. When you've got so many people kind of getting into it and starting businesses out of it and fine doing so, that says a lot. All right, some cleaners. Nope. Oh, that's my last turbo cleaner. Not gonna sell that. Well, that's a DCP exhaust. I don't know. I'll probably just figure something out with that. Okay. Got to keep some for myself still, obviously. Ooh, running low on oval mufflers with rain caps. Some more of those from Dave. I think I ordered about 50 of them. Catch back up on questions here real quick. Yeah, I hope you do get out to a toy show. I really do. Yeah, what's the deal with Tractor Fab? So, a couple fellas bought it. Kent Lowen is one of them. You might know him from Canada Dakota Toys. not Dakota Toys, Canada Dakota. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, Canada Dakota Parts or something. Great guy. I've known Kent for a long time, or at least dealt with Kent for a long time. Great guy. Him and someone else are in and is. So yeah, I will hopefully be a Tractor Fab dealer once they're up and running again. I'm really excited about that. They've got some sweet stuff. So thought of. Now, one thing, my understanding is they sold off, the previous owner sold off the disc blades, like patterns or whatever, to someone else. So they won't be carrying those, but it sounds like just about everything else they're going to be carrying. So they've got like step kits. I think they've got truck kits. I don't know. You can still go to their website and see have, but I think they're going to be revamping that website soon. But I'm excited. Where am I selling my stuff? So, William, first show, hopefully, depending on COVID stuff, Bloomington, Illinois. That's Thanksgiving weekend. The weekend after that is December 5th and 6th. That is at Janesville, Wisconsin. And then we've got kind of a long break. The weekend of February 23rd, we will be at Mark Twain Farm Toy Show in Quincy, Illinois. And then we'll be hitting Lafayette, which is up in March, and Lafayette, Indiana. And I'll run this by you guys while site's rough right now, that's for sure. I'll run this by you guys. If this Bloomington show, which would be Thanksgiving weekend, if that gets canceled, I'm going to show Black Friday live event where it's kind of going to be a live farm toy show in my basement, and I'm going to get out a bunch of my customs. I'm going to get out stuff, parts and things like that. We're going to have them up on the website, and we're probably going to run a pretty decent sale on that stuff. So that's if the show gets canceled. If the show is on, I can't do that, obviously. But if the show is canceled, and that's what will happen. I hope it's canceled, but if it does, that's my contingency plan. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully that'll be okay. Because, we're pushing hard to make this tractor thing go, really pushing right now to try to make the farm toy thing my full-time job, which it's a long way from that, don't get me wrong, but I think if I can push hard like this for two, we're launching a whole bunch of new products. So hopefully we're either at a show or we're doing a really cool Black Friday thing. Yeah, Scott, I don't disagree with that. We have thought long and hard about whether we should go, and I'm still not saying that we're 100% in. I mean, we're signed up to go, but reasonably healthy, I think. So we're trying, we're obviously about that. We will be hand sanitizing. We'll be sanitizing anything people touch. So we've got some other plans to hopefully make our room safe, because we will be in a room there. If we're not going to be down in the ballroom. So we have some other things to make our room safer. Anyway, it's kind of the best we can do. You want to do the best tricky as the time as it is right now, but the bottom line is we do make if we miss a toy show Bloomington, it's a pretty big hit to our income. And so that's the tricky part is when things get canceled, it hurts economically. And I'm not going to get into politics, but our country could definitely be handling this better as far as that goes. Am I going to get a Steiger Wildcat when they come out? I'm going to get a case of Steiger Wildcats when they come out. Yeah, no question about it. I'll have Steiger Wildcats. You betcha. Oh, thank you, William. I sure appreciate you stopping by. I really do. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for watching. Oh, I appreciate that, Gus. Really do. There's a lot of competition out there, but I'll be honest, it's all friendly competition. Every dealer I've met in the farm toy world, I mean, we've kind of become friends. Great. We help each other out. I mean, that really is one of the cool things about the farm toy world is everybody rivalry there. A lot of a lot of dealers, if we carry the same thing and we go to the same show, we might pull, like, hey, okay, I'm not gonna sell, these toolboxes since you've got these tools, and then this guy's not gonna sell, these air compressors because I've got these whatever. I mean, so we work together a lot. Just to make sure we're not stepping on each other's toes, because a lot of us depend on, some of this for income and all that stuff. So every tractor as well. It won 60 of Belarus. After seeing that, I don't know if you guys saw the video I did. It's probably been a year or two ago now. I found one on a dealer lot here in West Central Illinois. I was shocked, but yeah, I want a Belarus as well. Could go through flashers. Oh yeah, we got some flashers. Well, let's see. Let's put an entire baggie in there, and then we got. Dang, these got mixed up somehow. So box. Oh, picking through those is gonna be stupid. All right, here we go. So these are more C&D models parts. These are the flashers. They're great. Use these all the time. Flashers, call the cops. Let's see. Oh, that was one. Yeah, these flashers are great. One thing I've noticed, part of this, is it used to be there was a parts guide every show you went to. It didn't matter what show, mall show, hotel show, outside show, ballroom show, there was a parts guy there. Now there aren't. There are very few parts guys, few and far between now. And a lot of those guys are getting older, and they're trying to do stuff like this. They're trying to wholesale or do online versus going to shows because they're getting older. They don't want to shows. It's a chore going to a show. It's a long weekend. So anyway, I'm trying to kind of bring back the parts guy because I don't know. I think it's important. It's important to people that maybe aren't going to look online or don't know where to look online. Go and get parts to do custom tractors. That's how we keep the custom world going. So I am partnering up with Jeremy Richards and I don't know if you guys know Jeremy or not. He's mainly a 1/16th guy, but he's definitely dipping into the 1/64 scale parts business. Kind of teaming up with him to get a bunch of more parts. I'll have those at the Janeville show, so I'm super excited about that. Like I said, I always kind of work with Dave at CD Models. I'm working with this fella who trains stuff to bring more things to 1/64 scale. Really excited about that. That's pretty good. That ought to be enough. That's mini pairs. That ought to get us through several shows. Hey, Frederick, I'm doing great. How are you? Need some gravel for your display? Yeah, so I use train ballast, Woodland Scenics train ballast. I've considered getting into the model farm scenery stuff, but I don't know yet. I just don't know yet. How about that? It would. I just don't know that it's worth it to me monetarily, but like I said, kick anyway. Okay. Here's some turbo cleaners. I thought I had a few of those. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting into the scenery side of things. I know Justin Lockwood does, but we only do. Actually, now that I think, yeah, we only do one show together. I mean, at the same time, and that is Lafayette. So I guess I really wouldn't be stepping on any toes if I did that there. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, it could be something we look into here. I've thought about it before, but I also don't want to get myself spread too thin either. And I really think more than selling static grass and dirt and things of that nature, I really think the little detail items like toolboxes or mailboxes, things like that, I really think that's where it's at right now. That seems to be what my customers are one way. All right. Here we go. 3-point hitches. Oh, the 3-point hitches are in the other box. Shoot. And steerable front ends. Okay, we'll mess with that later. Oh, dog Isaac. It's coming along slowly. I might try to work on it a little bit this evening if I get kind of slowed down here. I would like to get the rest done because then I can kind of start building out around it when that's done. So. I hope they still have Lafayette as well. I mean, supposedly there's a vaccine study, so I would assume that at least some people are going to be vaccinated by Lafayette. Now, I mean, I realize we have to get pretty much everybody before it's super safe, but it's encouraging anyway, right? That we're getting there. There's progress. Like maybe we'll have normal, and maybe wheel weights. These are awesome. Use these by the ton. Oh, that's awesome, Gus. That's so cool. I would look forward to seeing that display. Yeah, I'm optimistic. I just have to be. I just have to. It's everything's so dang rough and stupid right now. We have my family's super close. We are a really tight knit family, and we get together all together at all because of all this. And so we have a thing every Friday that we're not at a show or something else is going on. My cousins and our spouses all get together. We have dinner. We just kind of hang out. And we have barely been doing that. Well, we finally got together last night for the first time in I don't know when. And it was just like it was weird because we're catching up, but it was sad because we just don't know when we're going to do our normal stuff ever again. And I don't know, it's just the way it is right now. I'm sure you all are dealing with the same thing. And I'll be honest, farm toys have got me through this because it's been rough. You guys know I have another business. That business has been rough this year because of this virus. It's been extremely frustrating. We delays with parts and supplies and everything else, and it's just been a nightmare. And farm toys and honestly, you guys being able to chat with you guys giving me all the support that you guys have given me has got me through this whole COVID thing. And my wife is awesome. She's completely on board with this farm toy dream of mine. And that's a rare woman right there that says, "Oh, you want to build farm toys for a living?" Yeah, well, okay, let's go try that. That's rare. But that's my wife. All right, boy, I'm running out of drawers to sort through here. I have a couple boxes to go through yet, but I'll have to do that after we get off the live here. Yeah, that and beer, I hear you. Yeah, I totally understand everybody's waiting out COVID before they're going out to shows. I mean, I get it completely. We were leery. We were really leery about going to nationals. I'm not even gonna lie. We almost didn't. It was outside. They were mandatory masks. They were spread out in the big building to keep everybody separate. So kind of a combination of all those things made us go, okay, all right, we'll do this. We can do this. So here we are a week later, and we're good. I haven't heard of anybody getting sick up there yet, so that's awesome, thankfully. And every great man is an even better woman. That's for 100%. proof of that. 100%. I need some toy tractor brand to make another case vac or International 460. I'd love to see that, Illinois diecast. That'd be cool. Yeah, the VAC would be awesome. Halloween quarantined your entire town. Wow, that sucks. Well, yeah. It was great. Don't get me wrong. It was awesome, but it was certainly different. I mean, that's the best way to put it. It was different this year. That's really it. That is officially all of my parts bins cleaned up. Now, I've got 2 more of these. I've got some extra holes here. I'm going to reserve those for some stuff that's coming as far as... And we've got a bunch of... I saw that, Scott, and I guess maybe they were a little lax about that, but we had our mask on. Do I have a P.O. box? I don't. I just have an address, I guess. Should I get a P.O. box? I see other YouTubers have P.O. boxes. Is that something I should be looking into? All right. Well, what are we gonna do now? We got a few minutes left. Maybe another show. You can pop some tires. How about this on this coupe? Gonna probably cut this and stick a real engine in there. Maybe. Sounds fun, right? So, I got myself a dental puller. The brand is OEM Tools. This seems a little more stout than the Harbor Freight brand ones I got. But I still find myself struggling to pop some tires with these things. It just depends on the set. So here we go. This thing, something's going to squeeze, I guarantee it. Oh, yeah, there we broke something. What did we break? I have no idea. I think I'm going to have to add some heat to really get these to come off easy, unfortunately. Yep, it's heat gun time. It's definitely heat time for this thing. Heat gun's on the other side of the room, so a little bit. But yeah, it's 100% heat time for that thing. Let's see if we can get this co-op to pop, though. You know what I was really surprised with is I'm working on... If you guys might have seen some pictures of it on Instagram or TikTok, I'm working on... Wow, it's heat time on that, too. My old hands just don't like to do that anymore. And I was able to pull the tires off of that thing with my bare hands and with very little effort. I was really excited about that. So I think I was going to start with maybe a John Deere R series, and then I was also going to do a 8630 John Deere, just because it's 2 different style of tires. So one is a riveted style, and then the other is, a panel puller style. So I thought maybe I would start there so I could show people both how to pull, real quick. And I'm going to try to record that video today or tomorrow. Yeah, probably Matson Miniatures could get you a square baler. Tim Holker, AccuScale Farm Toys. He's got a couple nice ones, I think. What's up, Oof Guy? We'll do a lot of tractors are going away from hood seams, right? Like, none of these Steigers have hood seams anymore, so that's awesome. Of course, the old row tracks still do. Same thing with the hood. None of the John Deere have hood seams, so I'm really glad money too. So. Oh man, MCPD, thank you so much. I'm glad I can help out in any way I can. And yeah, I mean, this thing's been a mess for everybody, and I think we're all just trying to help each other out just to get through and get back to whatever normal was. That you almost don't remember anymore, right? Yeah, if you're getting any older tractors, you're definitely getting hood. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've got hood seam tractors. Woo! About to knock over my camera. I got hood seam tractors right here. I mean, those are pile Louis, but it's looking less and less likely like St. Louis is going to happen. I mean, I'm not nothing official. Don't quote me, but it's St. Louis is a whole different beat. So it's going to be interesting. Up at the National because I've got some work to do. I've got a couple custom projects to do for him. So I was hoping to have one done Thanksgiving, but I'm not. There's no way. Too many other irons in the fire. Yeah, this would be a great time to work on this project again. I'm gonna repaint these tanks though. I've got one white and one yellow, and I just don't need that. That's silliness. I like my tanks to be uniform, and I don't know if I've got the correct. Yeah, I think I do. I have the correct color somewhere. I might just play around with this. Although my glue, nope, that glue won't work. Shoot. Okay. So I'm trying to scratch build a brass, pipe network here for everything. And I even tried to put shutoff valves on here. Now, obviously, that's going to have to be painted before I do anything. But tank here. Oh, you know what? I don't know if I was going to use. All right, let me think about this for a minute, guys. Maybe I'm putting a water tank up here. So maybe we're doing something like this. You guys see what I'm doing? The trailers at the National, I forgot all about it. If anybody's got any of these they kind of don't want and would like to get rid of reasonable, I mean, they're longer ones. I would love, let me know. I would love to get some if I could find a reasonable price. Yeah, Isaac, I would love to post on TTT, but most is from my mobile phone, and the mobile TTT site is hot garbage. I can't post from there for some reason. But yeah, I mean, I enjoy TTT. Every time Jason says guys drink. Oh, yeah. I definitely have these weird speech mannerism situation issue thingies. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. I definitely do. I don't know how to fight them. I don't know how to stop them. I would love for that to be a thing, to get rid of them, but let's see. That's going to need filed a little bit. Is there a place that sells a tractor with bale forks? Good question. I'm not sure. With bale forks, I know you could get some off of Shapeways. There's some kits, but one that's finished, oh boy, somebody surely does. But off the top of my head, I can't tell you. Who. Oh, I've already got a freaking pump on there. Duh. Okay, which drawer did this come out of? Nope. Yep. All right, we definitely need a cone mixer in here. And then I've got a Kim tote here somewhere. I was just looking. Oh, here. Broke apart. Dave Hollum, yeah, Dave at Heartland Customs may have. You're right. That's a great call. Lockwood Angus. Okay, Justin Lockwood. Or is that Sean Lockwood? Which one's Lockwood Angus? Sean is Lockwood Angus, right? And Justin is Justin Displays. I don't know. I get mixed up. It's going to be for a spray outfit. So you'd have a sprayer. It would, you take the trailer to the field on a truck, pull your sprayer up, you run a hose. So you're probably looking at like water, like liquid, nitrogen, something along those lines, and then you could add. So 9190s. I see somebody wants a 9190. So I've built 2.5, let's call it, and I'm gonna build another 2.5. I built 2.5. One for me, one. Hope he likes it. I haven't heard from him. Hope he likes it though. And then I've got another buddy, Dave, who wants. I think he wants one still, and I'm hoping to deliver that at Bloomington for him. And 2 more. I don't know. The other 2 are unspoken for. I'm numbering them and I'm signing them. I'm initialing them anyway. It matters. Don't know. Probably nobody cares. But anyway. But yeah, they're true blue 9190s. They are. The cab is correct. I'm cutting out the engine, the Ertl engine. I'm putting the real Cummins in there. So yeah, I don't know. And I'm not sure how I'm going to sell those other 2 yet, to be honest with you. Might just take them to a show. I don't know yet. But we'll see. Okay, here's a question. If I do the blue, I've got to paint. Oh, we could do black and white. Now we got all sorts of options here. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Yeah, cool, Illinois Diecast. Always glad to help when I can. Everyone in this hobby seems to be a Lockwood or a Jensen. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Let's see if I can't pop these stands up a little more. Get this thing sitting level. I don't know why it bothers me, but it does. Still not there. Okay, we're just taking everything off at this point. Those are already glued down. Open these up. So Harrison, my question to you is, what is the part of this hobby that you like? Is it just the tractors? Is it the farm display aspect? Is it the custom toys aspect? That's kind of my question to you, and that's a good place to start. So, like, let's say you just like the tractors. Well, I would pick your favorite tractor brand, and I would just start collecting them. You can buy online, you can buy at shows, things like that. If custom is where you're at, if you want to build, parts are available. Guys like me, for example. Yeah, somehow I had to do this. Oh, okay, what am I doing here? I don't know anymore. If displays are your thing, well, I highly suggest if farm toy displays are your thing. Of course, there's their videos. They have some incredible videos on how it's directly to what we're doing in the 164 scale world, even though most of those guys are HO scale. Luke Towan is so. Customs definitely take time, supplies, and labor. Yeah, that's one thing people don't understand is there's a lot that has to come together to make a custom. Like, for example, I've got a couple custom tractors for this guy, and I'm like, I got to get these done, but I'm having some issues getting the correct decals for them. So I don't do my own decals usually, and I definitely won't on these because this is a high-end build. So it's tricky because I'm waiting on somebody else. Another thing's going on, and so this guy's waiting on me, and it just gets frustrating from my standpoint because I obviously want to get things done as quick as possible. Then there's projects, like for example, let's take this Steiger. So you guys know I'm kind of a Steiger nut. So I want to make this tractor right. So what I do is, I'm pulling the hood, I'm cutting all of this out, and I'm putting the correct engine in here. Back here, I'm cutting all of this out. I'm going to do a lot of filing. I'm putting the correct rear end back here. Whole thing apart so it articulates a little better. Although I'll be honest, this articulates well. I've got steps to put here. Well, that takes some serious time to do that. In the least, if I don't have 10 hours worth of work into this tractor. So what do you charge them after you do that? Gary, they should be up there, but let me double check because maybe I don't have them visible. So let me double check because they should be up there. I'll double check here later today when I get done with the live here. I apologize if they're not up there because they definitely are on the website, but that doesn't mean they're visible. So that would be just like me to screw that up. Catch you later, Derek. Thanks for stopping by, man. Old Tigers are my favorite. I have some 35 Steigers as of right now. Looking to add another 10. I do not have yet. I hear you, Gus. I'm trying to. My goal, my lifelong goal, and it's going to take me the rest of my life, is to have one of every Steiger model ever made. High detail, as correct as it can be. So that means taking a lot of Erdl tractors and doing some serious. Yeah, case traction can. You might. Yeah, some tractors are hard. The tricky part, and that's what a lot of customers don't understand, is you can't just pull that, unfortunately. So, I don't know. Anyway, all right. Well, shoot, it's well, it's 10 after 1 here, guys. I'm probably gonna have to wrap this up. Like I said, I've got to get out here. I've got some stuff I got to get done right away. So I don't know. New podcast will be up this week, possibly Monday. Depends on if I get it edited later this weekend or not. Of course, we're going to try to have probably 3 videos up this week. I'll dump episode 2 of the podcast on you this week. I'm going to probably do maybe 1 or 2 of those a week until I get caught up to where I'm actually at on the podcast, which right now is episode 5. So just so you guys know, do you ever feel bad when you give for something and it's a high-priced item? Oh yeah, for sure, Kyle, for sure. Because you want to do stuff as reasonable as possible, but it's awesome getting a Dremel for Christmas. That's awesome, Gary. You'll love that thing. You'll use that. That's number 1 tool. Got another question. How much does Chucky's charge for shipping? Oh, I don't know. It's probably about, depends on what you order, $7 to 10 bucks would be my guess. It's usually what it takes me anyway. I just live 4 hours south of Chucky's, so it's not real far for him to ship to me, but it's usually $7 to 10 bucks. They ship quick too. Chucky's wife handles all the shipping super fast. So, oh, you're welcome. Glad to help. Oh yeah, for sure, Kyle. Many times. Jason, you buy hundreds of tires though. I do buy hundreds of tires. This is not incorrect. I do buy hundreds of tires. I bought almost $300 worth yesterday from. So, yeah, I buy a lot of tires. They go fast for a whole bunch. I'm like, okay, if this will last me a while, and then like 2 weeks later, I'm like, crap, I need more tires. It's just nature. Yeah, Scott, Chucky's got his system set up really well. So like when they load up for a toy show, they just got these wrap them up into a trailer. They go when they get home, they wheel them out, and they're basically ready to do business again from home about pretty much as soon as they get there. So I wouldn't be surprised if by like Sunday at 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon they were up and running again, stuff out. Like they ship out a ton of stuff, and like I said, they're great people. His wife does all the shipping. Smart, kind of a go getter. So I think one time I actually had an order of his. I ordered one day and it like literally showed up. I think I ordered at night, and then it didn't come the next day, but the next day it was at my office. I was stunned, blown away. I kind of would be surprised that with the way shipping is right now, but anyway, they're awesome. Like I said, I like those guys. They're good people. Well, some one thing you got to keep in mind. So if something costs you $4. That doesn't mean like let's say you take a 30% do a 30% markup. That doesn't necessarily mean you're selling that item for $6 because there's time involved, like design time or cleaning time, assembly time, stuff like that. So just because your raw parts might be $4, that could still be a 20, 30, 40, $50 toy at the end of the day. I know that sounds it really does work out that way. I mean, for example, like let's say I took this tractor and I wanted to add handrails, flashers, do some detail painting. I could make this a decent looking tractor in an hour. So I'm gonna try to sell it for $50 or $60. So it's just kind of the nature of the beast because you've always kind of got to be hedging a little bit, because there's some of them you're going to take hits on. So you kind of got to be prepared for that. So, okay, guys, I'm going to get out of here though. Thank you guys, really appreciate it. We did it, and we'll do it again soon. I'll try to work one in this week at some point in the evening, if I can. Especially if it turns out we start hearing some toy shows getting weak. I'll probably start working in more lives. I've been doing less lives lately because I've been building like a madman. So, that time of year. So, all right, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll be over on Discord in a little while. And thank you guys. Have yourselves an awesome day. And happy tractor hunting.